Welcome back, everybody. Well, third period here coming up. In fact, it's supposed to be starting now, but the Zamboni is now just getting off the ice. Usually both teams would be out and skating by now, and normally they'd stop the clock too to let the Zamboni do its job, but you know, management of this place, I tell you, so in the last 7-8 years has been crap. So that checks out to me. I don't know about you all, but in fact, the lights might be on by the time both teams are welcomed out onto the ice. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, 8-3, Sioux Falls in the lead. Sioux City, they've made this game interesting, I gotta be honest. It's almost like they're not out of it, but in a way they might be. I mean, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if Sioux City comes back this period. Well, now they put the 20 minutes on the clock, but they're still not being welcomed out onto the ice. Oh, here comes Sioux City, and here comes Sioux Falls, so there you go. Well, I think now we're ready to go here. Third period coming up. I don't see Coach Kersner on the bench. Oh, okay, here he comes. I was going to say, there's no way in hell he got thrown out of the game. At least I wouldn't be surprised, least bit surprised if he did, I'll tell you that much. Although really the only two bad calls have been the first goal that was allowed, and then the second, well, the Luke Gary suspension, so whatever, I guess. Here's Jacobson with it behind the net. Jacobson behind the net. Tip, this will go down ice for icing. Now, surprisingly, there hasn't been as many posts about the game as I thought there would be. I'll tell you that much. At least this game tonight, with how much of a blowout, well, at least the first period was. Sioux City, they're not going down here. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose graciously, but they won't officially lose until the clock hits 000. So all they got to do is just hang in there, and maybe they can pull this off. Who knows? The way they've been playing here at the Tyson this calendar year, oof. In that Chicago series, the Chicago series and the Lincoln series basically flipped back and forth. Same score and everything. Well, in Lincoln it was the same score. In Chicago it wasn't. But it was pretty damn close if you catch my drift. No, it was the same score with Chicago, I think. Whatever. Gary's shot went wide of Esch. Here's Martineau with it behind the net. Martineau picked up there by Gavin Gary in the corner. D'Alessandro feeds it on over to Shane Gold. Shot deflected just a little wide. Puck rolls into the corner there for Gavin Gary. No, I do not want to open Dane Sorensen and Newtown. There's going to be a penalty coming up. Vic Thorne to the bench. It will be on Sioux Falls. Holding will be the call. And going to the box is It's not Bongo. It looks like, is it Wade Weil? Aw, you poor thing. Get in the box. No, it's Anthony Bongo. Either way, still feel the same. 1:11 time of the penalty. Got a hooking penalty the last period, so he has not had a good night in the penalty department. Say, let's go Muskies. Heck yes, let's go Muskies. Hey, hey, what do you say? Let's go Muskies. Yes. Right now. Yeah. Yeah. Here's Gould on Tomko. Shot save by Esch. Face-off will come to the right of Esch. Gavin Gary will take the draw with Thomas Zoko. Face-off's one. Puck will roll all the way down ice. Picked up there by Shane Gould. Gould picked up there by O'Leary. O'Leary towards center. Here's Gavin Gary with it. Gavin Gary. View with it down there in the corner. View out there for Tomko. Tomko picked up by Gould in the circle. Was blocked and sent down ice. Fickthorn handles this one. Fickthorn picked up there by Tomko. Tomko up the left side. Here's Tomko. Feeds it on back Gavin Gary. Tomko with it back behind the net there for Zoko. View with it. Out for Gould at the blue line. Gould, nice moves. Gould spins around a guy. Here's Gould. Towards the blue line. Gould feeds it on over to Tomko. 50 seconds left to go here on the power play. View with it down there in the corner. View. It is scramble for. And it's sent all the way down ice. Fickthorn into the hands of Gould. Gould. What's he doing? Gould send it on over to Potter. Potter, well, he tried to get it back to Votney. I don't know if he just didn't shoot it or fanned on it or what, but Runkowski, a shot went wide. Here's Zoko with it. Zoko out towards center. Manusau with it. Manusau. Picked up Jack Browdy. Fickthorn will send it back behind the net here for Stenger. Stenger up the right side. Stenger on for Jeffress, who falls, returns to full strength. Who cares? Potter shot. Stopped there by Esch. Puck sent out towards center here for Gavin Carr. Carr. Off the boards back behind the net here for Esch. Esch now Manusau. Manusau sends it down into the corner. Icing.
Fans, it's time for another Central Bank Home Loan t-shirt toss. Here in section 108, stand up and make some noise. Give me some t-shirts from Central Bank Home Loans are headed your way. Central Bank Home Loans, we make it happen. You make it happen.
Face off will come to the right of Esch. Martineau will take the draw with Soller. Martineau wins the draw. Here's Carr with it. Carr sent off the boards back behind the net. Martineau in the corner. Martineau sent off the boards. There's Manusau with it. Manusau now there for Martineau. Soller with it back the other way. Here's Soller off the boards. This will roll and roll and roll. Here's Carr with it back behind the net. Carr picked up there by Booten. Taken there by Betzold. Betzold sent back in there by Omen. Omen, got a stick up high on Carr, and that's going to be a penalty. Make it 4. I hope he's bleeding. Martin New into the netting on out of play. The only time I want a Musketeer player to be bleeding. Fagan does a good thing and goes to check and see if it's 2 or 4. Make it 4, why not? Oh, it's just going to be 2. You son of a bitch. Well, we'll take the 2 in the meantime. 4:16 time of the goal. It's Omen who goes in for high sticking. Face-offs one. Here's Gold with it. Gold down there for Dallas View. View back there. Gavin Gary behind the net. Gary behind the net. And it's cleared down ice. Into the hands here of Thorn. Taken back behind the net. Gold on over there for Tomko. Tomko out towards center. Tomko picked up there by Gold. Gold on for Gavin Gary. Here's Dallas View with it. View on for O'Leary. O'Leary shot save. Esch rebound loose in front and it's covered up. Uh-oh. It's the wrong time for Sioux Falls to try and provoke us into doing some dumb crap. Now's the wrong time for that. Wade Weil should be sent into the box. Oh yeah, Gavin Gary's taking his face off. In fact, Browdy had his hand on Gavin Gary's mask, his visor. In fact, Browdy and Gavin Gary are talking. Browdy, oh, they're gonna fight here. Drop the gloves anyway, for God's sake. Browdy is gonna get tossed from this game. He did a little too much talking. And that's what you get. Talk enough crap and that's what happens. Hey, goodbye. Yeah, Sioux Falls fans are pointing out the scoreboard. Well, if your guy wouldn't have said something stupid, I'd be worried, a lot more worried about that than frickin'. Now what the score is, my God. Well, Gary got a penalty for what, I don't know, but it might just be a 2 and a 10 because they only have 2 on the board for Browdy. Well, time of those penalties are at 4:58. So our power play will be extended. Jason Kersner is talking with Baker at the bench. He's the one ref. But their power play will be extended for at least another 41 seconds. For right now, at least. I mean, if they score, then, you know, obviously they'll kill the minute and 19. Well, now the one linesman just went down the tunnel. The Sioux Falls tunnel. I don't know what they're doing down there. What's he doing? I don't think I've ever seen that before in my life. A linesman go down the tunnel to go talk with somebody. Oh my God. And he just went straight to the tunnel. I don't think, well, a lot of the players have noticed it from Sioux Falls. I don't. Yeah, everybody's ready for the face-off, but yet it's going on. Now the other linesman goes. Now the one linesman, I think, called them back out, so I don't know if... Gosh, we've been calling games now for 10 seasons. This is the 20th season, 20th Musketeer season in which I've been alive, and I've never seen this before in my life. And Brownie just got brought back onto the ice. Why? And now he's taunting the fans. Ah, there you go. Got him on the kiss cam. Oh, lean in closer, lean in closer. You were almost there. Here's a shot up high and out of play. Boy, that... Browdy thinks he's all Mr. Tough Guy, but boy, will he find out, I'll tell you that much. Good Lord. Don't want to work. Face-off's won. Oh, here comes McGraw on a break all alone. And it's stopped by Victor. Oh, and that's out of play. Okay. Well, okay, they still counted the 10 minutes. I guess the linesman just couldn't do math or something. I don't know what, but... Because then after I said he might get a 2 and a 10, I thought, wait a minute, there's still 15 minutes left in this game. Why is he being sent into the locker room? Maybe it was just a mistake. I don't know. With Daniel Fagan as a referee, definitely a mistake. But it's still 5-on-4. In the meantime, and Stenger tripped up. No penalty there. Here's Vic Thorne with it behind the net. Stenger takes this one. And a giveaway. Schultz. Oh, he lost control, but it's Zoko. A shot went wide. So off target, he can't even believe that. Oh, and Potter taken down. No penalty called. Here's Zoko there in front. That's Jeffress with it back the other way. Now's the wrong time to start acting like a fool. Ullman back at full strength. Vic Thorne. Jeffress in the circle, picked up there by Lyons. Now that's Gavin Carr with it there at center. Zoko intercepts it. Here's Zoko down there in the circle. Zoko. This is going to be an unpleasant end of the game, I have a feeling. Here's Booten with it. Booten. Picked up there by McGraw. Here's Martini back the other way. Oh, yeah, there you go. Bongo got hit by Dyer. Then Manusau is basically thrown into the boards. Out in front, here's Martinu with it. Pass across to Christian Lyons in the circle. Lyons down there in the corner. Sent back there for Bongo. Here's Bongo out towards center ice. Martinu pops it around. Picked up there by Bongo. Bongo in the circle. Bongo feeds it on over across for Manusau. Down to 12:38 left to go here in this third. This will go for icing. Boy, I don't even know what to say at this point. This is just holy hell. There's Jeffress with it at the blue line. Jeffress. Shot's good! Trey Jeffress cuts the lead in half! Was it deflected? No, it wasn't. It was just an awesome shot by Jeffress. That squeaked in over the shoulder of Waylon Esch. It's 8-4. Well, for Trey Jeffress, it's going to be a lot. 23 goals on the year. Moves into 4th place in goals. Face-offs won.
Sioux City Gold is 23rd of the season, scored by number 10.
Gold with it. Gold back there. D'Alessandro with it. Out there in front. Shot too big. Stops by Victor. There's Topko with it out toward center. Topko feeds it on over Jeffress. Jeffress feeds it wide of Esch. Gold. 5. Here's View with it. View. Pass across cannot connect with Jeffress. Boy, if our goaltending was rock solid tonight, we'd be in the lead right now. Jeffress shot up high in the netting and out of play. .43 left to go in the third. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Okay, everybody, take a look down here. I've got 2 teams making their way out on the ice. They're going to play our Fremont Tire slip and slide. So they've each got a mattress. What they're going to do is they're going to run and jump on that mattress and slide as far as they can. And then their partner's going to do the same back and forth. Whoever gets across that goal line first is our winner. You guys ready? When I say go, it's go time. On your mark, get set, go! Keep going. First slide is this. All right, now you run before they get off. There's a good slide. All right, you guys get in there. Keep going. It's very slippery here today. All right, what do you guys got? One more slide. Can you finish out? There we go. We do have a winner. Let's make some noise for him, guys. That's our Fremont Tire slip and slide. And if you guys are out here slipping and sliding around in your car, just head on over to Fremont Tire.
I've been in a mountain of sunshine. Welcome back. 11:43 left to go in this third. Sioux Falls up 8-4. But boy, Sioux City, they're trying. That's all I'm gonna say. They're really making this interesting. If our goaltending didn't let us down in that first period, we might be in this game right now. But we still are in a way. Not once the clock hits 000, then we won't be in the game. But here's Poyer with it in the corner. Poyer. Schultz, well, he tried to hit him, but he went into the boards himself. Imagine that, and Poyer takes down Schultz. Puck's in a scramble for down there with Poyer. So Daniel D'Alessandro, we're adding an assist on for him on that last one. There's Vatne there for O'Leary. O'Leary's shot stopped by Esch. Looked like he didn't have full control of it, but H-O-T-T-O-G-O. He had to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. You can take me hard to go. That is a good song. Let's see, Poliski and Renkowski at the face-off. Face-off's won. Puck sent down into the corner here. Stenger. Now Potter will take this one. Potter down there in the corner. Here's Geiger with it. Geiger feeds it on to Potter behind the net. Potter in the circle out there for Poyer. Here's Potter with it. Potter in a scramble for. Poliski tries to come up with it but can't. Now he does. Here's Poliski with it. Poliski wraparound try in front. Shot was stopped by Esch. Potter takes this one. Potter slammed into the boards. There's Poliski with it. Well, puck was on the side of the net just laying there, and then it got covered up.
Fans, do you want to find a place to spend your date for Valentine's Day? Then come spend it with the Musketeers.
Yeah, come spend it with us. We'll be on Valentine's Day night. That'll be exciting. To toast a player. We'll start the day with college basketball at, I want to say it's at 2 o'clock Eastern. Kansas and Iowa State, that'll be the game we call, so that'll be exciting. Here's Gavin Carr with it, bobbles it. Now Chuha, haven't said his name in a while. Puck bounces up into the air. Holtby sends it back behind the net. Wild popped up into the air. Oh, and Dyer gave him a nice little check too. Why not, right? Puck's on off towards down ice. Here's Martin. Oh, he played it offsides, I guess. I highly doubt that, but. Way more. A table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my good Lord. Someone put. Oh my good Lord's right for tonight. Perfect description for that. Tomko takes the draw with Zoko. Oh, come on. What are we waiting for? Good Lord. Just drop the puck. My goodness. Face-off's won. Puck sent out towards center here for Shane Gold. Gold, D'Alessandro, tip Tomko. Esch is going to play it. Well, he played it around the boards, batted down by Jeffress. Here's D'Alessandro with it in the circle. D'Alessandro and cannot connect with pass. So it goes down ice. Here's View with it behind the net. View in the circle. Sent out D'Alessandro towards center. D'Alessandro there for Gold. Here's Gold. Nice moves. Gold pass across. Cannot make a connection really with anybody. Here comes a 2-on-1 back the other way. Monteiro with it. Monteiro pass across. Why would you pass it to Zoko when you had Macrina wide open? What a dumbass. But that's Sioux Falls, all right. Describes him in a nutshell. Ooh, that one stayed out. But we're going to have a penalty here. And Sioux City's going on the power play. Oh, Zoko goes after View. But anyway, 8:34 left to go in this third. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
What a week it was for former Muskie James. Sioux Falls Water Valley, 2 minutes for jumping. For the shootout win for the Titans, come from behind victory over Boston in their outdoor game, and for this OT winner is the Buffalo Sabres Tuesday night. Next stop for Gensels representing Team USA in the Olympics. Speaking of that outdoor game in Tampa, on the other side, former Musketeer Alex Steves scored his 9th goal of the season for the Boston Bruins. And Akira Schmidt continues to impress. He backed on 16th goal of the season tonight as he stopped 23 shots in the Golden Knights' victory over the Vancouver Canucks. Fans, well, let's hear it for your Musketeers.
Welcome back, everybody. 8:34 left to go here in this third period. Sioux Falls with an 8-4 lead. Face-offs won by Martin. Puck sent down into the circle. Rolls funny off the stanchion out towards center view. Picked up there by Shane Gold. There's Topko with it. Boy, we got an empty net, people. We have an empty net with 8:19 left to go. Well, here's Zoko to Renkowski. You better hurry. And that's the empty netter. Now it's 9-4. Wow, that caught me off guard, I'll tell you that much. Holy smokes. So time of the empty net goal, 11:48. It'll be Renkowski, second of the night. Face-offs one. Here's Omen with it. I doubt that that's going to happen again, but there's Stanger with it out towards center. Stanger picked up there from Jeffress. Played with the high stick, but they don't call it, of course. Here's Trey Jeffress, with it in the circle. Jeffress. Stupid people, I tell you. Vatne picked up there for Potter. Now Jeffress in there, shot stop by Ash. Somebody had it down there. Underneath Grimes, I guess. Puck sent down ice. Here's Stanger with it. Stanger behind the net. Come on, pick it up. Stanger feeds it on over to Vatne. Oop, Lenny Geiger slipped and fell. But Trey Jeffress was there to save the day. Here's Vatne at the blue line. Vatne there for Jeffress in the circle. Jeffress there for Vatne. Vatne's shot blocked and out of play. Let's go out with a bang. Bang, bang, bang. Face-off will come to the right of Ash. Martin will take the job with, I don't even know who that is, nor do I really care at this point. It was Joe McGraw. Here's Gavin Carr with it at the blue line. Carr feeds it on over to Christian Lyons. Lyons down there in the circle. Here's Martin with it. Martin back there for Booten. Booten in the corner. Sioux Falls back at full strike. Carr, a shot stopped by Ash. Face-off will come to the left of Ash. Martin will take the draw with, like I said, I don't care at this point. McGraw. Dyer hit the post. Puck sent off the boards. This will go into the hands of Lyons. Lyons off the boards here. Intercepted McGraw. Booten. Now McGraw. Shot deflected into the netting and out of play.
Hey, Musketeer fans, take a look at the Jumbotron to see the Sioux Body Shop. Hit of the game. Sioux Body Shop. All together. Now today.
Face-off will come to the left of Fickthorn.
255-7172. Sioux Body Shop. Proud supporter of Musketeer Hockey.
Face-off's one. Puck sent out towards center ice. Here's Matthew Grimes with it. Grimes. Into the glove of Fickthorn. Here's Lyons with it now. Lyons picked up in the circle. Feeds it on over to Carr. Towards center. Carr. Sent back behind the net of Grimes. Here's Grimes with it. In the circle. Grimes there for Zoko. Zoko sends it. Intercepted by Carr. He'll shoot it back in off the boards. Esch there for Grimes. Now Montiero with it. Picked up by Zoko. Spins around Lenny Geiger. Uh-oh, Gavin Gary. Can he come up with it? Ooh, there's a head on J.J. Montiero. Uh-oh. And then they were shoving each other. Oh, Gavin Gary. You got to love him. Vatne with it. Vatne behind the net. I don't know what Sioux Falls fans said they want to be Fagan, but trust me, you do not want to be Fagan. You've only had, what, 2 bad calls called against you tonight? Oh, there's a penalty. Sioux City's going back on the power play. Bruh, the Sioux Falls fans, I tell you, they're up 9-4. They're probably going to win. A bad penalty is the... I'm just not even going to go there. I don't know why they're so worried about that. Like it's going to change the game in any way. Like, no, come on. BFFR, as I like to say. Be frickin' for real. One little penalty ain't going to hurt you one bit. Jesus Christ, and he calmed the frick down. Although that's the second tripping penalty of the period, so I would be pissed off about that if I were them, but that's just me. Jack Fickthorn keeps looking back towards the bench. I don't know why. I doubt they pull him again, but here's View with it. View on over to Gold in the circle. There's the View. Hey, that's our thing, not yours. O'Leary shot up high. Boy, he took a funny hop off the glass, and it's cleared down ice. Fickthorn will handle it nicely. Tomko towards center. Tomko. Into the corner. O'Leary. Shot there in front. Save made by Esch. Here's View with it, though. View. Oh, it's cleared down ice, so forget that. Omen on the interception. Shot was stopped by Fickthorn. Omen then lost control of the puck. Here's View with it. View sends it on over to Kyle O'Leary at center. O'Leary off the boards into the corner there with Bongo. Bongo. And a scramble for down there in the corner. 3:20 left to go here in this third. Gold picks this one up. Now Sioux Falls fans, all they're doing is just chirping at this point. I mean, you're up 9-4. Shut the hell up. Take the win graciously, not act like an ass. Puck sent down ice. Oh, who cares? Fickthorn makes the stop. Here's Vatne with it behind the net. Vatne for Potter. Out towards center. Potter. Picked up there. Lenny Geiger. Covered up there by Esch. Well, Browdy will come out.
Thank you, Ken. I'm standing up here with Mac and Oliver, and we're going to pick a couple winners. Let's first pick who's going to be our winner of this signed flyer for $1. All right, so we have number 517-900, 517-900, and now Mac is going to pick my kids' winner. So this is Siouxland Federal Credit Union Kids Club.
Face-off will come to the right of Esch. Martini will take the draw with McGraw. Face-offs won. Here's Martineau. Gives it on over to Aiden Dyer. Dyer back behind the net there for Booten. Booten there for Martineau. Down there in the slot. Here's Poyer with it. Poyer. Dyer down there for Booten. Martineau towards the blue line. Back behind the net there, Aiden Dyer. Here's Stenger with it. Stenger picked up there by Daniil Booten. Booten down there with Stenger in the corner. Stenger sends it back behind the net. Martineau's there. Poyer blocked in front. McGraw. There's Chuha up the right side. Aiden Dyer in his way. Dyer pushes him away. Sends it off the boards towards the blue line there for Runkowski. Runkowski picked up there by Betzold. Betzold there in front. Runkowski went wide. Vic Thorne got a little piece of it, but here's Stenger with it in the corner. Back behind for Poyer. Poyer tipped there in front. Booten up the right side. Well, he's got a 2-on-1. Booten there for Potter. Potter's shot deflected wide of Esch. Here's Potter with it. Potter in the corner. Grimes picked up there by Omen. Here's Betzold with it. Betzold probably not soon enough. There's double digits, and that's Omen. .7 seconds left. Face-offs one. Here's Poliski with it. Poliski sent back behind the net there. Esch. We're going to play that game, aren't we? And Yasau with it. Here's McGraw with it. Shot went wide. Puck taken down there in the corner. Here's View with it up the right side. View sends it towards the net and wide. 15 seconds left to go here in this one. Grimes behind the net there. Wade Wild. He's going to do something stupid, I have a feeling. That's going to do it. 10-4, the final here tonight. Boy, that was a disaster of epic proportions, wasn't it? Holy smokes. They were going to collapse at any time. Tonight was like the worst possible night for that to happen, but... well, that's okay. So now they'll head off the ice. Well, at least the Sioux Falls players are being gracious about the win. Yeah, they're not doing any showboating like their fans are, I'll tell you that much. Well, you saw it. You listened to it. You heard it. Saying all that BS, but yeah, you chirp now, but yet you weren't doing it when it was like 5-6-0, but whatever, it's in the past at this point. Boy, Sioux City, they made it interesting there in that second. I mean, down 7-0, then made it 8-3, then it was 8-4, and now our final of 10-4 here this evening. Well, Sioux City won't play again until next Saturday. It'll be Valentine's Day versus Omaha. That'll be a fun one. We'll have that for you here, right here on RVN, 6:45 Eastern Time. So make sure you join us for that. It's going to be a fun one, that is for sure. So we'll see you. Well, we'll see you all later on tomorrow night for Golden State at LAL, and then, well, the Lakers. Then Illinois and Michigan State. So, I mean, then we got the Super Bowl Sunday, so we're not done for this weekend. In terms of Musketeers, though, we are. So, there you go. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see y'all then. Good night.